There's no room for it to make you look discoloured, like you just look like your best self. But there's something more specifically about an oil doing that just gives me like the heebie-jeebies. I don't like that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm back with another sunscreen review. Today we're going to be talking about the Caudalie Vinosun Very High Protection Sun Water SPF 50+. I've been using this for about a month. I've got many thoughts on this, so before I keep you here any longer, let's just jump right into it. So as always, I'm going to talk about the background of the sunscreen, some pros, some cons, would I buy it again, would I recommend it. I will also have timestamps down below in case you just want to skip to a certain section. So first things first, like I said, this is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Very High Protection Sun Water SPF 50. I bought this in Paris last December, so in December 2024. Side note, if you've not seen my Paris vlog or any of my Paris videos, I'll have those linked down below and up in the cards, so make sure you check those out if you want to see everything that I bought from Paris. This is £32, but I paid €14.89. So this is about 15 euros, £32. So just before we get into it, I would definitely say that if you find yourself in Europe, Paris, France, wherever, and you like the sound of this sunscreen, please buy it in Europe, because 15 euros compared to £32 is crazy. This is like less than half price. You can get this from Caudalie, Sephora, Boots, Space NK, John Lewis, Cult Beauty, Essential. I'm also going to have this sunscreen linked down below to all of the places where you can get this from. On the Caudalie website, this has 4.3 stars based on 89 reviews. Caudalie say that this sunscreen is suitable for all skin types, protects you against UVA and UVB rays. This has a water texture. This has 3 main key ingredients, which are spruce extract, polyphenols, and vitamin C. Caudalie say that the Very High Protection Sun Water SPF 50+ effectively protects the face, body, and hair from UVA and UVB while providing an antioxidant action for the most sensitive skin. Its invisible texture, half water and half oil, absorbs fast without feeling greasy and leaves a gentle summer fragrance on the skin. A clean and ocean-friendly formula for the whole family. So now that we have all of that boring stuff out of the way, let's get into likes, dislikes, pros and cons of this sunscreen, of which I have a lot. Okay, so let's first of all start with the pros. So the number one pro of this sunscreen, which is something that I noticed straight away, well actually my sister noticed straight away because she commented on this straight away, is this leaves you with the absolute most gorgeous glow ever. You look beautiful, glowy, almost like you've sprayed like a sheeny, like glitter kind of spray. It doesn't leave you glittery, but it just makes you look super glowy, super dewy, and your skin just looks absolutely gorgeous. If you've got brown skin like I've got brown skin, the brown of your skin like really glistens and it looks absolutely gorgeous. When I sprayed this on my face the first time, my sister was asking what I had done to my face. Like, this honestly leaves you with such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glow. If you're on holiday, it will not only protect you from the sun, but it leaves you with a nice, gorgeous, natural, healthy, holiday looking glow. If you're in the UK like I am, which isn't super sunny all the time, although it has been really sunny recently, this is also a nice thing that kind of gives you that like instant glow, kind of makes it look like you've been on holiday. This isn't a tanning product, but the way it makes your skin glow and just breathes new life into your skin, it kind of gives the illusion of a tan, which I really like. And I think that is down to the oil and water combo. As you can see right now, the water is separated from the oil, but once you shake it, it all becomes one. But I think that is what gives your skin that really gorgeous, healthy looking glow. The next thing that I really love about this sunscreen is this does not leave you with a white cast, and I feel like this is kind of Caudalie's MO. Their sunscreen products do not leave you with a white cast. You're not white, grey, purple, blue, green in some instances I've been left with. Caudalie sunscreens, you do not have to worry about any of that, and like with the other Caudalie products that I've used, this sunscreen does not leave you looking anything like that. Like I said, because it does leave you with such a gorgeous, natural, healthy looking glow, there's no room for it to make you look discoloured. Like, you just look like your best self. You spray it on and you don't have to worry about what you look like. That's actually the least of your worries, is what you look like when you spray this on. Then my last thing that I really love about this sunscreen is that it leaves my skin feeling super soft and super smooth. It's so lightweight, it feels so gentle, it feels so nice. When I spray this on my arms and my shoulders, like my whole body just feels really nice after applying this. Honestly, if this If this was just about the vibes and the appearance, this sunscreen would genuinely get a 10 out of 10. But unfortunately, there is so much more to sunscreen than vibes and appearance, which we'll now get into with my cons. So now we're on to the cons, of which, looking at my list, I'm seeing that there are more things I've not even added to this list, but let's just get right into it. So the very first con I have on this list is this stings my eyes, and this will sting your eyes. And a couple of hours after application, my eyes would just be stinging so much, they'd be watering so much. Now in this sunscreen's defense, it could be because of the way that I was applying it and putting it kind of around my eye area, and they do say not to apply around your eye area. That could possibly be the reason. My next con is I don't like the oily texture and a very oily finish. I think I should caveat that by saying that even though I like how it looks on the skin and I like how like glowy my skin looks, on the flip side of that, you guys know me, I am not a fan of oils. I do not use oils if I can help it. So I don't like that this has a very oily finish, insofar as like the palms of my hands are always weirdly oily. When I apply this to my face, a couple of hours into wearing it, my face always feels so dry, and I think it's because, to me anyway, the oil just sits on top of my skin, so no moisture from the air can get in. And even though the skincare products that I use are very hydrating, there's like no room for anything else to come in, and that is just my biggest issue with oils generally, and why I don't like using oils. Also, I don't like the feeling of oils. I don't like how like weirdly like greasy and dry oils feel. Like I'm not about that. So if you also don't like oils, you don't like the feeling of oils on you, then this would be a sunscreen that I would miss. Another point to that is I've not used this on the beach, but I can imagine that if it's this oily, I don't want to imagine what it'd be like to apply this on the beach and it's like everything's just like sticking to you. And I know that sunscreens usually stick to you on the beach anyway, but there's something more specifically about an oil doing that that just gives me like the heebie-jeebies. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. The next thing that I dislike about the sunscreen is funny because this is one of the USPs Caudalie are boasting about, is the smell. It's funny because Caudalie described this as a gentle summer fragrance, but I hate it. It's not for me. It makes me sneeze. I'm not good with like perfumes anyway, but this is so heavily fragranted, but doesn't have like a natural smelling fragrance. And I think the kicker for me is that the smell lasts for so freaking long. So it's like I can't even escape it. It's like halfway through the day, I'm still smelling it. That said, if you like Caudalie fragrances, then you might not be so against this, but yeah, the smell of this, I cannot get behind it. Try as I might, I just cannot. The next con I have on the list is that I cannot spray this directly onto my face. And I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to apply. I know on your body, you can just spray this directly onto your body, then you can rub it in. But when I'm applying this on my face, I need to spray this into the palm of my hands and then I massage it into my face. I'll do about 5 or 6 spritzes, the palm of my hand, rub it in, and then I will massage it into my face. And I think also because of that, I'm afraid to spritz my face when I'm wearing makeup. One of the main reasons why I bought this is I've been on the hunt for an SPF spray mist that I can use to mist over my makeup and reapply my SPF without having to ruin my makeup. So that was always my intention for owning this, but then actually using this on the day-to-day and realizing that I can't even use this for the very specific reason why I bought this. I am too afraid to spray this on my face over my makeup. I think I should also say that when this sprays out of the bottle, it sprays out yellow and you have to properly like massage it in to sheer it out. And if I'm wearing a full face of makeup, there is no way that I'm going to spray this yellow on my face. How am I supposed to blend it out? Like this is just not what I thought it was, and I didn't realize that it was proper like oil and water. I guess maybe I thought it was more of like a water, so it would be similar to like a setting spray and it would spray out more like a mist. And then the last con relating back to the makeup is this surprisingly does not work the best with my makeup. I wear makeup like 3 to 4 times a week, so this is definitely something that is always subconsciously in the back of my mind. Will this work with my makeup? Whenever I apply my makeup afterwards, my makeup looks so streaky and like blotchy, and it's just not like blending in or covering the way that it's supposed to. My makeup does not stay on cohesively. It doesn't look how my makeup is supposed to look. It doesn't gel with the makeup. And again, as someone who does wear makeup a lot, you need your products to work together. I can't go out looking random, and this makes me look a bit random. Even the times when I put this on in the morning and I don't put on my makeup until the afternoon, like the oil is still on my face and it's just making my makeup not look right, and it's making me not look right, and that is an automatic No. Although it's not an automatic no because I am still using this, but it's a thing that makes me not want to even think about buying this again. So now on to my final thoughts, and I think if you could not tell, as much as this sunscreen has many 3 pros, 3 benefits, it's an alright sunscreen. It's not the worst sunscreen that I've tried. It's not even the worst Caudalie sunscreen that I've tried, but I will not buy this again. And this sunscreen has made me feel like, for me and my sunscreen preferences, Caudalie is such a one-hit wonder sunscreen brand. I thought I would love this, but I don't. There's only one Caudalie sunscreen that I love, which we all know about. I think I just had such high hopes for it that what it turned out to be is just so disappointing to me. That said, I would recommend it in certain instances. If you don't mind like an oily finish, if you quite like using oils on your face, you like oils in general, I think you might like this. If you don't wear makeup, then this probably won't be an issue in terms of wearing it with makeup. If you have used this sunscreen, side note, and you've used this on top of makeup, please do let me know how that's been for you. If you are looking for like a body sunscreen, you want something that is quick and easy to apply, that will give you a gorgeous summer glow, that will make you like you've been on holiday, then this is a nice sunscreen for that. As for me, I'm going to continue using this because even though I don't love it and I don't particularly like it, I don't hate it. Like, this isn't the worst sunscreen I've used apart from the sneezing. Also, I do like this on my body. So when I spray this on my arms, my shoulders, my chest, my legs, I like how that feels on me. Kind of, because I still don't like the texture of oil, but it's not as egregious as putting this on my face. It's a lot less offensive than that. I am yet to use this in my hair, and I think the reason is because of the fragrance. I know that having this in my hair, I will be sneezing all day long. If you have used this sunscreen, please do let me know. I want to know if I'm alone in my critique of this. If you love this, let me know why you love this. I think it will be very helpful for people who come across this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and in the meantime, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.